Hello, you guys are over there today. Okay, today, I didn't do as much as I wanted to. I woke up, I woke up around like 10, went to the doctors or whatever, right? I actually walk in, and because I was so focused on remembering to get my vaccines, like all my vaccination stuff, that I was like, okay, I have my vaccination and stuff, that I forgot that I had to print out, like, my mission physical form or whatever, right? And so, like, the lady, like, the little nurse comes up to me, she's like, Bella, and she's like, do you have your paperwork? I was like, yeah, I've got the vaccine. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. She's like, did you print out I went, oh, no, I forgot, I'm so sorry. And she's like, don't worry, we've got a computer just for this. And so she printed it out really quickly, like, got me to log on and everything, and she printed it out, and then I went in and, like, started doing it, whatever, right? So she was like, she first took my blood pressure, and you guys probably can't really see on, yeah, like my double jointedness. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry you guys had to see that. That was horrific. Anyway, so on this arm, you can kind of see it, that little blue mark, that's my artery. But on this arm, my artery is really hard to find. And for whatever reason, they always do your blood pressure on your left arm, and it hurts. It hurts me every time. Like, because normally I haven't had trouble ever, but, like, it hurts so much on this arm. They do it on this arm, it's, like, fine. It doesn't hurt too much. But yeah, no, so anyway, so she did it on this arm first, and it was, like, kind of hurting, and I was like, but I didn't say anything, because I'm not a baby. I can handle pain. Anyway, so it was on this arm, and then, like, but this time it's been on my arm for, like, couple minutes. I'm like, it's struggling finding a pulse in me. It thinks I'm dead at this point. And I noticed my hand. I'm like, oh, it's a little red. It's a little red. It looks like circulation loss. And she was like, she's like, man, she said something about, like, man, it's taking forever. I was like, yeah, I know. And then I put my arm and, like, compared it to my other arm. It looked like I was sunburned. It was so red. It was so red. I went, ooh, and she went, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and, like, took it off and was like, let's try the other arm. And then the other arm didn't hurt, but, like, it definitely, like, it took forever and was struggling seeing if I was alive or not, finding my blood pressure or whatever, right? And so she was like, you know what, we'll just try later. And so I was like, okay, cool. And so then we were going through, like, my vaccine stuff, and then she was, like, running through the paperwork with me, telling me how it's gonna go. And then she goes, oh, and we're gonna give you the tuberculosis virus, TB. We're gonna give you TB. And it's like incubation hour or period is like 42 to 78 hours, and you'll come back and we'll look at it and whatever, and we'll see if your body was able to fight it off or whatever. Like, that's what she made it sound like. She was like, sorry, my hair's being weird. She made it sound like, oh my, did you guys see this? Boop. Anyway, so she made it sound like it was an actual, like, it obviously it's like a vaccine or whatever, right? But, like, she made it sound not like a vaccine. Like, she was like, if you come back and you have, like, a little bump, that means you have tuberculosis and the state will give you a bunch of medicine. I went, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I've got it. You guys won't be able to see it, but there's, like, a little red dot where it was. I got it today. And she did it on this part of the arm and not here. I was like, yeah, literally, she was explaining it to me. She went into, like, crazy detail, and I loved that. I was like, that is actually really interesting, and thank you for telling me. But, you know, she, like, went into detail, and then she's like, and we're just gonna stick it in, right? I'm like, I don't mind getting shots or whatever, right? But, like, ever since I, like, had my blood drawn and they failed to do it and, like, it clotted, I've kind of, like, been weird about needles on my forearms or, like, what are these called? The inside of your elbows. There's an actual scientific word, and I should know it because I took anatomy, but do I? No, I don't. Anyway, so yeah, that was freaky, and it didn't hurt or whatever. The finger, they pricked me because sorry, I think the camera's over here. They pricked me because they, like, freaking were like, I had a hemoglobin test or whatever, right? So they pricked me on my middle. You won't be able to see that either. But yeah, that one hurt a lot more than this one. But anyway, so yeah, she's like, you'll come back. So I'm coming back Monday. She was like, can you come back Monday morning? And I was like, I have a class at 11. She's like, can you come before then? I went, yeah, yeah, I can. And so Monday I have to wake up really early or whatever, right? Big L. Holy crap. And so, goodness gracious, I freaking, like, she left, and then the doctor came in to, like, do the physical, and, like, check me out, make sure I'm healthy. Oh, and she eventually, like, she did my blood pressure after she told me all about TB and how she's like, you probably won't get it. I went, okay. Well, I'm healthy. That's what my doctor said. So hopefully my immune system will be able to fight this. I feel like I've got a pretty good immune system compared to, like, most people. Like, especially, like, when it comes to, like, whatever it's called, like, just sicknesses in general. I feel like I tend to recover faster than, like, some of my friends. Like, anyway, so, yeah, and then she took my blood pressure at the end of telling me about TB, but she had to use, like, the giant one for people with, like, big upper arms, and so she literally went, like, wrapped it 4 times around it, and then it, like, immediately got my blood pressure. I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, so that was pretty fun. And then doctor came in, did the physical, and then she's like, I just, like, ordered you a little hemoglobin test, so you'll just go over to the lab. And I was like, I should really look up what that is, because I have no idea what a hemoglobin test is. But yeah, so I went over to the lab, and I was like, hey, what do I do? And he's like, there's, like, some dude, okay, so imagine, like, the movie picture version of, like, Rebellious Teen, except not, like, emo, but, like, yeah, emo personality-wise. This man was emo as crap. He had, like, his feet up on the desk, and he was just, like, chilling there. He, like, saw me come in and was, like, he did not care. He was, like, pissed off I was there. And I was, like, and this man looked to be, like, 20-something years old. I'm like, bro, what are you doing acting like that at 20 years old? Anyway, so he was like, sign your name on the clipboard or whatever, and I'm like, first and last, and he's like, yeah, and then I freaking, like, signed the date, and dude, I was signing the date, and I totally forgot. I'm like, wait, does the month or the day come first? Because, yeah, I forever and always have gotten those confused. I don't know, because I think, I don't know when that happened. I definitely know when I, started taking, like, language classes in middle school. They, like, told us that in Europe they do day, month, year, and then we do it month, day, year, and I'm like, I didn't know we did it a specific way here. So, yeah, I've always just, like, I don't know how to do dates or whatever, right? And so, I had to, like, and I had to sign a sticker because it's going to go on, like, my vial of blood or my little slide or whatever, right? And then, like, it was, like, time, and I was, like, I looked up, and there was, like, an analog clock, and I was, like, I'm not reading that. So I asked him, I was, like, hey, do you know the time? And he went, and, like, yeah, like, what? Okay. And he was, like, and then I put it down, and he's, like, go sit over there. I went, bro, what are you doing? I was like, okay, bro, maybe you're having a bad day, but you're at work. Oh my gosh, you're at work. And he was, like, on his phone, too. Oh, I'm bleeding again. Guys, look at my finger. You can't even tell. Like, oh, you're not gonna be able to tell. Okay, it's messed up. Imagine that, but just, like, it's red because it's covered in, like, I don't know what is up with, like, my fingers. I have problems where, like, the skin just peels. Like, it peels up. And I'll rip off the little whatever things. Not, like, rip. Because that hurts. I think that's what happened here. I accidentally ripped. But, like, I'll, like, pinch off the dead skin and, like, just pull it or whatever, right? That's probably better. But, yeah. Ugh. I'm bleeding again. Except this finger, I don't know what I did to it. I don't know why it's, like, being so sensitive. Yeah, I have no idea if that's, like, a lack of vitamin or, like, maybe it's dry and that I need more humidity. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, I gotta take my mascara off. I took a shower earlier. I forgot to take my mascara off before. Anyway, so I do the little prick, and then he, like, sends me off, and I walk back. And then, what do? I get back, and Oh, I call my mom on my way back, and then I walk into the Kink because it was open. I eat some food. I see Audrey there, and I like chit chat with her for a hot second. And then we leave together, and then I get back to my room. I believe I go back to my room, and I just do I go back to my room? This is the problem. I can't even remember what I do in a day. Whoa. I think I know what would happen last week. Anyway, okay, what did I do after Audrey? Audrey, Kink, we walked back, and then I think I came into my room. Yeah, Sophie was gone. I came into my room, and then I think I just chilled for a hot second. I was gonna do work, but I chickened out and was like, I don't want to. And then I think, what happened? Oh yeah, I was chilling in my room, and then I think Sophie comes back. I think I go out and do something, and then I come back and she's here. And then, or no, I come back, she comes back at that time, that's right. She came back, and I was chilling in my bed, and then Lainey came and got me, because she thought Chloe was here, like, with me, or whatever, right? Was with me in the room, but she wasn't, because she was, like, trying to find her, because she was coming over for some reason, or for the plant thing, she's doing plants, or not, and then she's coming in Chloe's room. And then, it turns out Chloe was on the other side of the wall, which is a bathroom. Yeah, so we eventually found Chloe, and then we hung out with me, Lainey, and Chloe, and I think Audrey joined us at some point. We were just chit-chatting and talking, and then Chloe and Audrey left, because Audrey went on a date tonight, and then Audrey went on a date tonight, and holy moly. She went on a date, and then Lainey left because she had to go lock in, and then, ow, fudge. And then Chloe came back, and we ordered pizza. I split with her, although I tried to give her my cash, but she wouldn't take it, so we're going to a bank at some point because I tried to give it to her in coins, because I was like, you can have my coins, and then she's like, no, and I was like, okay, well then I can't pay you, and she was like, I was like, unless you want to go to a bank with me and like turn this into cash, and she was like, yeah, I'll do that, and I was like, okay, so we have a date at some point in the future where we're gonna go to a bank and turn we're gonna go somewhere and turn our coins into cash. Do I know how that works? No, I don't. Anyway. But yeah, so that's some point in the future. And then, because she's also got a bag of coins that she wants to turn into cash. And then, freaking, all you could want here, all you could need here, have you guys seen Epic the Musical? Just kidding, it's not an actual musical. It's like a bunch of songs that a guy wrote because he wants to make a musical, but anyway, I'm really thirsty. I got water bottle over there. Anyway, but yeah, and then I think I watched a movie with her, ate some pizza, I didn't talk to Brooke, but I listened, she sent me a bunch of audio messages, and then I sent her one back. And then me and Chloe watched, Summer Island, something. I don't know, it was a movie that had Andy Samberg, the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it had, I can't remember who she is, or the other guy. Actually, the other guy, he's in another thing I've watched. Anyway, it was really good. Rated R, but they don't show anything. It's mostly just violence. Not even really violence. They don't show any violence. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was the ending made me tear up. I was like, and then, yeah, and then I think we finished the movie, and then she cleaned up, I took a shower, and then she was like, should we watch a movie, or should you lock in? I was like, I should probably lock in. And will I lock in? Probably not. Oh, yeah, guys, I've been struggling so hard to lock in. It's hard, and, I'm gonna have to do what I did last semester when I struggled locking in, and just, last semester, I think, after Thanksgiving, that break, I kind of had a hard time, like, getting back into school, and especially with, like, I have such an open schedule, it's really hard to just be like, well, I don't have anything else going on today, so I'm just gonna, like, not do anything. So I would go to the library after school, after my classes every day, and stay there until I got everything I wanted to get done for that day. And, like, I know, like, I had to do that a lot. Like, and I didn't even have a roommate back then, but just being in my room was, like, kind of like you. I used to do the same thing when I got home from, like, high school or middle school or whatever. I'd get home, I'd take off my shoes, and I'm like, I can't do any work right now because I'm home, I'm comfortable, I can't do work here. So I would do I was one of those kids who just did my homework in school, so I didn't have it after school. Thank goodness I didn't have much to do. Unless I had an essay, then I would do that at home, but not really. But yeah, no, I definitely, like, so tomorrow, I'm struggling locking in, but tomorrow I'm gonna go to the library and lock in hardcore. I'm gonna try and get, like, everything done on my list, and then I don't think the library's open Sunday. It might be, but I could also just go to the basement or, like, to the mezzanine, or we have little, like, I'll have to show you guys, I'll have to take a picture or something like that, but, like, we've got little, for the stairs, there's, like, blocks of just, like, things you can sit on, like, pretty much the windowsill, but it's not a windowsill, because it's, like, it's really weird, but, like, I could study there if I need to. But yeah, I've got to, like, lock in, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna get up at, like, 10 and just go over and lock in. Ugh. Anyway, struggling hardcore. Anyway, that's how my day has been going, and I'm really thirsty. Oh, Monday, I'll know if I have TB or not. If my body was able to fight it off. Anyway, I love you guys. Good night. Mwah. That was really cringy. I'm sorry you had to see that.